According to the new state wrestling polls which came out today, Penn now has the #2 ranked team in the state. And no surprise, they also have one of the top individual wrestlers in Indiana. Carl Deffenbaugh introduces us to Zach Davis, this week's WSBT and Burger King Outstanding Student Athlete.
Wrestling is an inherently personal sport, but for Penn senior Zach Davis, there is one single opponent that fuels him through hours of grueling workouts.
Round two.
Whenever I'm training in practice, I always think about what he's doing. Oh, he could get one more shot in, so I get two or something like that. I just use it to motivate myself.
Davis is in the final year of an illustrious career for the Kingsmen. He's won 3 regional titles and was a state runner-up last season. He lost by 2 points to Stefan Micic from Hanover Central, one of the top wrestlers in the country, let alone the state.
I want you to feel confident.
Davis could have changed weight classes to avoid Micic this year, but he wasn't about to duck his biggest challenge.
To be the best, you got to take out the best, so that's kind of my goal this season. I want to win a title, but also say I won it and took out somebody good while I was doing it.
We haven't had a state champion for over 40 years, and he knows that, so he'd like to be the first one to break the streak.
If you think that's a lofty goal, just listen to his plans for after high school. Davis, who sports a 4.1 GPA, will continue his wrestling career at the Naval Academy.
Right now my goal is to major in aerospace engineering, and when I graduate, go to flight school and become a pilot. I would fly off a carrier. That's my ultimate goal.
The deck of an aircraft carrier is a long way from an Indiana wrestling mat, but the mental makeup required has similarities.
He's a very focused, determined individual. I mean, he's dialed in, for sure.
Whether you know or not that you can beat the other guy, and I always tell myself, no matter who it is, that I can beat him. I have what it takes to beat him.
All that's left is to prove it.
1, 2.
Carl Deffenbaugh, WSBT Channel 22 Sports.